About 3 years ago, I experienced a period of intense depression. During this time in my life, it was very difficult for me to feel the Spirit. It was hard for me to be around the people that I loved the most because I felt like I was a burden on them. I remember my mom took a picture of me one day when she saw me smiling, and she said, "I want you to keep this and remember what you look like when you're happy." When I think of this time in my life, I think of loneliness. I think of sadness. But I also think of that boy who held the door for me as I came out of the student center that one day. He took a minute to look deep into my eyes and he said, "I hope you have a wonderful day." I think of that girl who saw me drenching my devotional program with my tears. She was brave enough to slide down the row, touch my arm, and say, "Are you okay?" And I remember that girl in the institute bathroom who told me that my hair looked fabulous, and her unexpected compliment jolted me out of my despair. And I remember these people because they took a minute to unplug from their busy lives and they saw me. In every instance, it was one person for less than 1 minute, but that one person made all the difference to me. Last year, BYU Magazine reported that 17% of our student body utilized BYU's counseling and psychological services for help with depression, anxiety, and other mental illnesses. That means that for every 20 people you might pass on campus, 3 to 4 of them could be struggling with mental illness. And what about those of us who don't have mental illness? In his October 2018 General Conference address, President Henry B. Eyring said, "When you meet someone, treat them as if they were going through something serious. And you will be right more than half the time." Take a minute and look around at the people who are here tonight. According to President Eyring, 50% of us are in serious trouble. There is so much encouragement that we can give. Acts of kindness like those given to me have been linked with reduced stress and boosted immune systems. The British psychologist David Hamilton reported a study known as the Mother Teresa effect. In this study, 132 Harvard students watched a simple video of Mother Teresa of Calcutta performing acts of service. During the video, saliva swabs were taken from each of the students, and from the time it began to the time it ended, the antibodies released in student saliva increased. This study proves that you don't have to be the one giving or receiving an act of kindness to experience the benefits. You just have to see it happen. So by encouraging someone in a small and simple way, you will be reducing the chances of getting sick for everyone within your radius. Now you might be saying, "That's great that we're talking about encouraging other people, but I'm the one who's struggling. I'm the one who's going through something hard right now." I want to share with you a story about my brother, Jared. He's 18. Isn't he cute? He, unlike me, has dealt with depression his entire life. But when I got home from my mission, I noticed something different about Jared. He was happier, he was more positive, and I said, "What changed? What have you done? Why are you now the most popular guy at your high school?" And he said, "Maddie, I've started reaching out to people in my class, particularly this one boy who didn't have very many friends because he's a little quirky, doesn't have much of a filter. But Jared just started simply saying hi to him every day and treating him like his friend. And the culture of his whole class changed. You can have that kind of impact. And his service hasn't taken his depression away, but it has given him a powerful empathy for those with similar struggles. At BYU, the world is our campus. We go on foreign missions, we go on study abroads, we help children in other countries learn English. But can we really call ourselves disciples of Christ until we notice those with whom we rub shoulders every day? I want to invite you to do one thing. Tomorrow, before you leave for the day, pray and ask God to place someone in your path who needs encouragement, and then be prepared to act. If you do this, you just might cheer someone up who's having a bad day. Or you may meet someone like me and change their life. Thank you.